Hey everyone, this is Jacqueline from the YouTube channel Pixie Dust PhD, here today in collaboration with DVC Shop to discuss Disney Vacation Club villa room sizes. Not all DVC rooms are made the same. The footprint of the room, as well as the standard occupancy of the room, may be key deciding factors when you are looking to rent out points or buy a Disney Vacation Club contract. Disney Vacation Club comes in 3 standard sizes. You have deluxe studios, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, and 3 bedroom grand villas. There are a handful of other room types, and I will be sure to point those out as we go along. Regarding occupancy, the occupancy for room types we list here does not include children under the age of 3. Generally, you are able to book a room and have the number of people listed as that occupancy, plus 1 child under the age of 3. For example, typically a room listed with maximum occupancy of 4 can sleep 4 folks over the age of 3, plus 1 additional child under the age of 3. Let's begin with studios, which are your smallest option for a Disney Vacation Club villa. Studios feature a kitchenette, and while you do have access to laundry at your resort, it will not be in the unit. The smallest option is over at the Riviera Resort in what's called a tower studio. This room has a queen-sized pull-down Murphy bed, and it is only intended to sleep 2. You do still have a balcony, just like with all DVC rooms, you just don't have any extra space and you cannot accommodate more folks. For now, the Riviera Resort is the only resort to feature these 2-person tower studios, and these come in around 255 square feet. Next smallest are the value accommodations over at the Animal Kingdom Villas. These are all located on the Jambo House side. There are no value accommodations in the Kidani Village side of the resort. Value accommodations at the Animal Kingdom Villas are actually standard hotel rooms that were converted into DVC accommodations. Since they were not originally designed as villas, they are a little bit smaller. But they are also cheaper in terms of the number of DVC points you need to stay here. These value studios sleep up to 4 and come in around 316 square feet. After that, we move along to our standard deluxe studios. All of these typically accommodate 4 to 5 guests. Studios at Copper Creek are one of the smallest options at about 338 square feet, and over at Bay Lake Tower, those studios are just 1 square foot larger. We then see a small jump in size to what I would consider the standard square foot range for studios. This is somewhere between 355 and 365 square feet or so. Studios at Saratoga Springs are 355 square feet. Then, the studio accommodations at Aulani, Boulder Ridge, and Beach Club all clock in at 356 square feet. Next are the studios at the Boardwalk Villas. These come in around 359 square feet. These are followed by those studios over at Vero Beach, which are about 360 square feet. Next are the standard deluxe studios at the Animal Kingdom Villas, so not these value accommodations. Jambo House standard deluxe studios are about 365 square feet, and those on the Kidani Village side come in around 366 square feet. And now we get into standard deluxe studios that I would argue start to feel larger than the rest. Studio villas at the Grand Floridian are about 374 square feet, and those over at the Grand Californian come in around 379 square feet. Old Key West's footprint is about 390 square feet. These rooms are fairly unique because you get 2 queen beds rather than 1 queen bed and then 1 pull-out couch. If you're traveling with 4 adults and don't mind sacrificing some of your living space in terms of a couch and a coffee table, you may want to opt for these large studios over at Old Key West that come with 2 queen beds. But the studios at Old Key West aren't your largest option. The rest rake 400 square feet. The standard deluxe studios at the Riviera Resort, not the tower studios, are actually generously sized at around 423 square feet. But even this is bested by the studios at the Polynesian that come in around 447 square feet. Very top of the list, but not on Walt Disney World property, are the studios over at Hilton Head, and these come in around 455 square feet. Moving on to 1-bedroom villas. These typically sleep 4 to 5 people, but in much more space than you'll get in a studio. All villas larger than studios do also come equipped with a full kitchen instead of a kitchenette, and you then will have in-unit laundry. Often 1-bedrooms come with 1 king bed and 1 pull-out couch, which is a little bit of a bed upgrade in terms of size compared to studios as well. Ranking 1-bedrooms from smallest to largest, we again begin with those value accommodations over at the Animal Kingdom Villas. These come in around 629 square feet. 1-bedrooms at Copper Creek are also on the small end at around 675 square feet. In my opinion, the standard size range for Disney Vacation Club 1-bedroom villas is between 710 and 730 square feet or so. At Walt Disney World, there are 5 resorts in this size range. Outside of this cluster of resorts, you'll note there is quite a large spread in 1-bedroom villa size. Next on the list, we have Boardwalk 1-bedrooms coming in at 712 square feet. 1-bedrooms at Saratoga Springs offer about 714 square feet. You'll get 719 square feet for 1-bedrooms at the Beach Club, 720 square feet for the standard 1-bedroom at the Animal Kingdom Villas on the Jambo House side, and 727 square feet in Boulder Ridge 1-bedroom accommodations. Out in Hawaii, the 1-bedrooms at Aulani are about 755 square feet. And moving back to the continental US, we have 1-bedrooms at Bay Lake Tower, which are the first to break 800 square feet, but just barely. The Kidani Village side of the Animal Kingdom Villas is similarly sized at 807 square feet. Note that if you want to stay in a 1-bedroom at the Animal Kingdom Villas and you value space, well, the Kidani 1-bedrooms may be a better fit for you than Jambo House. They are almost 90 square feet larger. Moving along in the ranking, Riviera Resort 1-bedroom accommodations offer 813 square feet of enjoyment. Then we make a somewhat sizable jump to 844 square feet offered at the Grand Floridian 1-bedrooms. Over in Disneyland, the Grand Californian tops this at around 865 square feet. Hilton Head matches this, and Vero Beach is a tad larger at 880 square feet. The largest 1-bedroom accommodations for all Disney Vacation Club resorts are located at Old Key West, and these are over 1,000 square feet. Between the smallest, the value accommodations at Animal Kingdom Villas, and the largest, these Old Key West rooms, you see a difference of over 370 square feet in space. That's essentially saying that this 1-bedroom at Old Key West is the same as the value 1-bedroom at Animal Kingdom Villas plus a studio. If you've got a larger travel party and you want to all stay in the same room, it may make sense to book a 2-bedroom villa. These typically sleep 8 to 9 people with a combination of something like 4 beds and a pull-out couch. The smallest 2-bedroom accommodation is, of course, again, those value rooms over at the Animal Kingdom Villas, which are under 1,000 square feet. Next is Copper Creek, again making an appearance towards the bottom of the ranking at 1,051 square feet. There's a smattering of resorts whose 2-bedroom villa accommodations come in around 1,070 to 1,080 square feet. On the lower end of that range, we see the Boardwalk Villas as well as Saratoga Springs. The Beach Club Villa 2-bedrooms, as well as the 2 bedrooms on the Jumbo House side of the Animal Kingdom Villas, come in around 1,075 square feet. Next are Boulder Ridge 2-bedroom accommodations that are about 1,083 square feet. The Polynesian does not offer any standard 2-bedroom villa accommodations. The 2 bedrooms of the Polynesian are a specialty type of room called the Bora Bora Bungalows. These bungalows actually sit out over the water on Seven Seas Lagoon. If you ever have an opportunity to stay in a bungalow at the Polynesian, these come in around 1,093 square feet. Then over at Aulani in Hawaii, the 2-bedroom accommodations there typically are around 1,125 square feet. Back on mainland, 2-bedroom accommodations at Bay Lake Tower are about 1,152 square feet. Next, you'll get approximately 1,173 square feet on the Kidani Village side of the Animal Kingdom Villas. Just like with 1-bedrooms, we again see the accommodations on the Kidani Village side here being larger than the Jumbo House side. These do cost the same amount of vacation points, so in my opinion, go for that larger room over at Kidani Village. Another specialty room type appears next on the list. These are waterfront cabins at the Copper Creek Resort. Copper Creek has both standard 2-bedroom accommodations as well as these specialty cabins, so you have lots of choices. These 2-bedroom cabins come with about 1,213 square feet of space. The Grand Floridian's 2-bedroom accommodations are about 1,232 square feet, and over at Hilton Head, you'll get about 1,245 square feet. 2 bedrooms at the Riviera Resort come in just 1 square foot larger than those at Hilton Head. Vero Beach 2 bedrooms offer approximately 1,255 square feet. And the Grand Californian out in Disneyland has 2-bedroom accommodations that clock in around 1,257 square feet. The largest 2-bedroom accommodation is located at Walt Disney World and again is Old Key West. These rooms come in at almost 1,400 square feet. And just like we saw with the 1-bedrooms, there is quite the spread in range of footprint for 2-bedroom accommodations. Carefully consider what would work best for you and your travel party. Finally, there are 3-bedroom Grand Villa accommodations. These Grand Villas all sleep 12 folks. There are typically 6 beds in 3-bedroom accommodations. More often than not, these 6 beds are actually a combination of 5 beds and then 1 pull-out couch. Your smallest option for a 3-bedroom is actually a specialty type of room. This is not a Grand Villa accommodation. These are the tree houses over at Saratoga Springs Resort. The tree houses are located in their entire own section of Saratoga Springs, and it is really quite wooded, so you definitely get those treehouse vibes. These octagonal rooms are 3 bedrooms, but they actually only sleep 9 people. Tree houses have 2 queen beds, 1 bunk bed, 1 pull-out sleeper sofa, and 1 single sleeper chair. This is the only 3-bedroom that does not sleep 12 people, and it comes in on the small end at just 1,074 square feet. The rest of the list is all your standard deluxe grand villas, no more specialty types of rooms. Of the standard 3-bedroom options, the smallest is at Bay Lake Tower at around 2,044 square feet. Then the non-treehouse 3-bedroom accommodations at Saratoga Springs, your typical grand villas, come in at around 2,113 square feet. Next are the grand villas at Vero Beach, where you will have 2,128 square feet to enjoy. Boardwalk Villa 3-bedroom accommodations are approximately 2,142 square feet. Notably, this is your only 3-bedroom accommodation option in the Crescent Lake area, as the Beach Club Villas does not offer 3-bedroom accommodations. Out in Hawaii, at the Aulani Resort, you'll get 2,174 square feet in those 3-bedroom accommodations. The Kidani Village portion of the Animal Kingdom Villas features 3-bedroom accommodations that are about 2,201 square feet. Then, Copper Creek's 3 bedrooms are approximately 2,237 square feet. The Jumbo House 3-bedroom Grand Villa accommodations are actually larger than those of the Kidani Village portion this time. Jumbo House's Grand Villas are about 2,349 square feet. That's almost 150 square feet bigger than the Grand Villas at Kidani Village. Hilton Head's Grand Villas feature 2,363 square feet to relax in. Next is Old Key West, which actually does not occupy the top spot this time like the 1-bedrooms and the 2-bedrooms. Although not the largest, Grand Villas at Old Key West are still generously sized at 2,375 square feet. Over in Disneyland, you'll get 2,426 square feet to enjoy in the 3-bedroom accommodations at the Grand Californian. Then moving back to Walt Disney World, your top 2 spots are occupied by the Riviera Resort at over 2,500 square feet, and then number 1 is the Grand Floridian 3-bedroom accommodations at 2,800 square feet. Even with 12 people staying in one of these accommodations, you certainly will have a lot of space to spread out and enjoy. If you're looking to purchase a Disney Vacation Club contract and you will be changing villa sizes frequently, say, for example, when you and your partner travel, you stay in studios, but when the whole extended family comes, you want to stay in 2 or 3 bedrooms, you can generally count on large-sized accommodations at Old Key West, the Riviera Resort, and the Grand Floridian. At the opposite end of the ranking, the smallest villas are typically found at Boardwalk Villas, Copper Creek, and Saratoga Springs. DVC Shop can help you out with a Disney Vacation Club contract purchase in order to become an owner. They can also help you out with renting points in order to stay in these beautiful Disney Vacation Club villas at a fraction of the cost you'll see advertised on the Disney website. And if you want to learn more about Disney Vacation Club, come on over to my YouTube channel, Pixie Dust PhD, for all of your need-to-know information. For more on this topic and Disney Vacation Club in general, be sure to check out the helpful links in the description down below. If you have any questions about DVC room sizes or anything Disney Vacation Club, leave a comment down below and we'll do our best to get you a useful answer. And please share with us in the comments down below your thoughts about various room sizes or layouts that you enjoy. We'd love to hear about your experiences. I hope you found this video helpful and that the rest of your day is truly magical.